koutou, ko Sarah tōku ingoa. My job here at Techtorium is to look after the pastoral care of our Māori students and our current students. So the Te Ara Paerangi Award is a Māori Achievement Award here at Techtorium, which acknowledges achievement in the area of IT and also manakitanga, whakawhanaungatanga, and the values of mātauranga Māori here at Techtorium. The Te Ara Paerangi Award is significant for Techtorium because it's the first year that it's ever been presented. We don't have a lot of Māori represented here in the IT industry, and so it's important to acknowledge those who do come through, the small percentage, in regards to the work that they put in, the achievement throughout their time here at Techtorium. And to acknowledge too that because it's a pioneering journey into IT, that they're creating new pathways for those coming through. Because of the IT, the small percentage of Māori in IT, it's really important to acknowledge the work of our Māori rangatira coming through, not only for the work that they're doing currently, but also for the pathways that they're creating for their teina, the younger Māori generation, rangatira that are coming through. It's to acknowledge their work, it's to acknowledge the work of those that have gone before them and have brought them to the place that they are now. My advice for future recipients of the Te Ara Paerangi Award would just be to be yourself, know who you are, know where you come from, understand the pathways that have been created for you, and remember your tupuna, and that they have already fought a hard fight for you to be in education, to do what it is you're doing, and just to remember that and hold fast to it. But also remember those that are looking to you for guidance and for leadership, and to always look back and make sure that those behind you that are following have a clear pathway to get to where you are, and eventually they're probably going to surpass you, but that's okay. It's okay because we're building other leaders, and yeah.
Tēnā koe, ko Mark Tāhere tōku ingoa, ko te kaihautu o Techtorium. I'm the Māori advisor for Techtorium. So for me, the Te Ara Paerangi Award recognises our Māori achievers and what it looks like for them to navigate through Techtorium and in the IT industry, and to be able to recognise their hard work for the levels that they achieve at. I think for me the significance is that Techtorium is recognising our Māori learners and taking an opportunity to work with our Te Tiriti o Waitangi and how we partner with our stakeholders, and our stakeholders are our students, our learners. I think it's a great initiative. When I was learning, there wasn't something like this for me when I came through my education process. So I think it's a great recognition for our young and current Māori learners, and to see their capability, their encouragement, that Techtorium comes around and wraps their services around them. And not only that, allowing them to see what Te Ara Paerangi is about. So Te Ara Paerangi is about recognising that we as Techtorium won't be the height of someone's success, but we are just one stepping stone in the process of getting them to that height of success. I think because of the Te Ara Paerangi Award and how it recognises hard work and how you endeavour through all the trials and tribulations, I think that's probably the biggest advice I can give, is that just, work hard, because it does pay off.
Being nominated for the award, it was good. It gave me an opportunity to share ideas. I think being nominated for awards like this, or having these awards, especially for Māori, just provides a space where Māori can be recognised. It's not a space where there's much Māori to begin with. So having awards like this, reaffirms that we belong here, that we belong in IT, and that there's a space for us. Having just the opportunity to share ideas, I think might benefit other people and help just Māori in general. Just something I want to be a part of.
I guess if anything, since it was never something that felt very important or necessary in my life, that perspective definitely changed quite a lot, because I realised how much more impactful that stuff can be and how much more it can enrich your life.
It sort of made me think about, I guess, how important culture is a Techtorium because I hadn't really thought of that too much. It wasn't really a big thing, to be honest, at first, but then as we sort of went through the whole process, it kind of came together.
Yeah, I think I feel a lot more confident in anything that I do in regards to IT, especially after winning the award. I think I feel very honoured to be the first recipient because it's a new award. And at the same time, I feel like there's an expectation on me to do more things that are benefit to Māori in general, especially because that was the main focus of my presentation, was figuring out ways how I can make technology more accessible to young Māori, so that they're interested and have these pathways to tech.
Like there have been times where I've been super interested in learning about like Māori culture and things, and then there have been times where I just absolutely didn't care. Like in high school, it was just nah. But then, yeah, coming into tertiary, sort of getting back into it and like almost feeling like there's things that I've missed by the times that I didn't really care. But it has been nice. We've got the whole like Māori student group and like this as well. It sort of gives like a framework for me to get back into it, which is something that I've been meaning to do.
I think the main thing that changed after I ended up doing all the research and stuff into my history was that I realized how many people there are like me who kind of just like, I don't know, maybe they had like difficult family things and like they were sort of pushed out from their culture. My sister was very happy because we don't talk a whole lot, and she is the only link that I had at that time to that side of my family. So she was like very impressed, and she was the first person I went to when like we were looking at all the like kakiakatanga and stuff, like all those terms that I didn't understand at the time. And she was the person I went to ask about what that meant and how I had demonstrated that, I guess. Which that one we still didn't understand. Like guardianship. She pointed more to like the environment and stuff, and like we were really struggling to link that to Techtorium.
Like don't lose track of, I mean it sounds cheesy, but like roots can help you in employment and things, but it's also just like good to know for yourself, personal development.
I would say that it's never too late to sort of like learn about yourself and like connect with that side, or yeah, deepen your understanding about your own culture. I think that's something that I think everyone should do at some point in their life, but it's never too late. Be honest with yourself. Don't just do it for the rewards or the accolades. You know, I think being true to yourself is something that we don't all naturally have. So,
no idea is a dumb idea. If you think it will benefit Māori, then that's a good idea. If it's helped you level yourself up, then by all means share it, and someone will benefit from it. Techtorium's here to help, so as long as you're trying and you're putting in the work, they'll always back you.